Hey guys, it is almost 11:45 on Monday, March, goodness I suck at this, 24th. Like I did last week, I'm bouncing between watching stuff on Netflix with a timer on for every 15 minutes, then have to get up and do something for like 10 minutes or so. Doing general cleanup stuff, and I think today what I would like to do is get 2 OCs light boxed. I have June and Alan. And then one character I did back in December that I kind of just drew because she popped into my head. And I think I'll just assign a coloring to her and then she can be another OC. I don't have a name for her yet, but something cute and bubbly. I'm just not sure. I'm also working on the vlog edit and I'm hoping that I don't have a mishap like last week where YouTube just crapped out on me and wouldn't process the video. Yeah, well, first of all, I had trouble uploading it. And then after it was completely uploaded, it just wouldn't process. So, happy days. Yesterday, it was officially 1 month until I get to see my husband again, so I'm really excited. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I decided that I need to get back on my FitnessPal, and yesterday and today were the start of another Fitness Blender program. I have Fitness Blender, I think I want to say I have their FB Burn and I have FB Abs, and the Abs one is the one that I'm working on. So wish me luck. I think it is a 4-week program, but it is every day, and my abs definitely hurt from yesterday, so that's a good sign. And today's workout was super tiring, so I'm really happy. I'm just really excited to get back into the fitness stuff because it's been a hot minute. I have clothing on the floor that needs to dry because it was lay flat only. Looks like my battery's gonna die, so I'll talk to you guys later. There's a package for me. Also, it appears to be raining. Or something. Some form of participation. Some form of precipitation is taking place outside. It appears to be a combination of rain and snow. Joy. There she is, kids. My package. From nuts.com. No, not those nuts. I've actually ordered from this company before and I remember their shipping to be extremely fast. So for example, this was like years ago, but I ordered a bunch of bubble tea supplies one evening and not even kidding, the very next morning I woke up to a package from them. And I actually ordered this Friday night and it's now Monday morning or Monday afternoon, not Monday morning. I don't know where my head is. So anyway, I got some food and just some random stuff. Oh my gosh, did they throw these in extra? Oh my goodness, no way. Or did I purchase them? Oh, how interesting. Oh, they did, just for me. We've included a free sample of cacao nibs. Ah! Good thing I'm not allergic. So I just love to try all sorts of things, and I'm also trying to be better to my body. So I bought some random things like adzuki beans, and I bought chlorella powder as well as spirulina powder. I believe they're made from plants / algae. They're supposed to be like a superfood and they're supposed to be an interesting source of protein. I also got some dates because I love dates and I've never tried honey dates before, so I think those will be interesting. I also got some mung beans because that's another thing I've never tried before. And apparently they're supposed to be less farty. And the last thing that I got was this gigantic bag of pea protein powder. I don't consider myself to be vegetarian or vegan by any means, but I would like to start eating more plant-based. So I decided, you know, why not? Why not jump into the fray here and get some interesting eats? I will admit though, this chlorella and spirulina powder is a little bit daunting, but I think it'll be fun. Yeah. Right now I have the edit of the vlog at, I want to say it's about half done, give or take. let's see what we got here. Yeah, probably about half done at this point. It is a little after 6:15 p.m. and currently my vlog is rendering, so I'm so glad for that. I'm hoping that YouTube will be cooperative this time and actually upload and process my video on time. My living room is a bit of a mess right now. Don't know if you can tell, though it's kind of always a mess. Right now, even though we're a month out still, I am super excited to pack for the beach, and I just always like to think ahead with stuff like that. Exciting stuff, that is. So I have, my bed is just covered in clothes right now, and I have my tote storage bag, or box rather. Even though I thought today was pretty productive, I still felt like it flew by so quickly. In between, what did I watch today? I watched the rest of Christopher Robin this morning, and then I saw that Grace and Frankie had new episodes, so, not new episodes, but new to me episodes, so I'm getting caught up on that. And in between that, like I have been, every 15 minutes I would get up and do dishes or laundry or just any sort of thing that I needed to do today, like video edit, so that's kind of where we're at right now. I don't really know what else to do. I'm just at this point where, oh man, could somebody just like take a rocket and ship my stuff to the moon? Well, I'm going to get back to watching Grace and Frankie and getting some steps in. I just got done watching the video. It's rendering now. I think I said that already, but my brain's all over the place. I woke up kind of early this morning because I'm trying to get back into that habit of waking up before 7. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna get back to being lazy. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 10:30 on Tuesday, March 26th, and excuse my sink because I feel like it is perpetually doomed to always be full of dirty dishes. Right now, I am going to make a shake from banana spring mix that is frozen. And I'm going to use some of the stuff that I got from nuts.com yesterday, in particular the pea protein powder and the spirulina and chlorella powder too, because I'm just so very interested to see how they taste. And they're supposed to be superfoods, like I mentioned before. So that's what we're gonna do. We are using orange juice with mango from Aldi because it's delicious. We put 1 cup of it in here. Pro tip, if you're going to add greens to your smoothie, I highly recommend freezing them first because they blend so much better. So I just got done adding a bunch of posts to buffer, in particular the OCs that I haven't posted to Instagram yet. Oh my goodness, this is taking forever to get out. There we go, come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Haha. So now this is the fun part. I like to add lots of stuff to my smoothies. Now, this banana isn't completely frozen all the way, but we're gonna add it anyway. And now I need to get my protein powder and my spirulina powder, all the powders. So I have my pea protein powder here. It says about 28 grams is a serving of pea protein. So I'm gonna take my scale here and weigh that in. Okay, 1 tablespoon is about 7 grams. This should be close enough. So that's about a 1/4 cup. It was recommended that I add just a 1/2 teaspoon of the other powders, just in case of the taste. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is the chlorella powder. In you go. Now the spirulina powder. I really hope I'm pronouncing these things correctly because you know, somebody in the comments will correct me. Oh, they look gorgeous together. Now I like matcha in my smoothies, and I think it's on the table. So I add a very hearty tablespoon of matcha powder, or maybe it's a teaspoon. Not today. And since I added pea protein, I guess I won't need to add the Greek yogurt, so I won't. And now to the blender. Way. Talk about a green smoothie, am I right? I know, I'm so cheesy. Okay, it looks green, but how does it taste? Very interesting. It's gonna take some getting used to. I'm usually used to the tang of the Greek yogurt. This is very powdery. But I'll deal with it because it's healthy and that's what you do. Woof. Okay, so I ended up adding some Greek yogurt and slightly more juice. It tastes a lot better now. It's still gritty because of the powder. I'm assuming it's the pea protein is giving it kind of a sandy taste, but it tastes much better now. Good morning, everyone. It is almost 7 a.m. on, oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. It's Wednesday, March 27th. I'm having some problems with my computer, which is not good because this is the very nice computer that I spent a lot of money on to do my YouTube work on. It started last night after I got done watching Grace and Frankie, literally after I got done watching it. And I wasn't running any video or other audio, and I was just talking to my husband on Facebook, and then all of a sudden I couldn't hear anything, and now I can't watch anything on Netflix or YouTube. So as you might be able to tell, I'm a little bit distraught. So currently I'm just trying to fix this up, and that's a little bit annoying because that was not part of my plan today. Update, it is 7:30, just about, and I was running the audio problem detector thing. It was running and it was saying resolving problems for like 5 to 10 minutes, so I said screw it, I'll just try downloading new drivers. We're good. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm restarting my computer because, like I've said in maybe a video or two before, sometimes it likes to be on, but the internet won't be working. Yay. Usually I just quickly turn the computer off and boot it back up because actually restarting it won't work for some reason. And also I am in the midst of, oh, it's right behind me, having another green smoothie this morning. Well, not another one, but I made one yesterday and then I think I went to work and then just didn't talk to you guys, so sorry about that. I came home and I was just cold and I wasn't really tired, but I just didn't feel like doing anything else for the day. So I kind of just laid here and just not really even vegged out. I just kind of laid here. So this time I made my shake with a little bit less pea protein powder, and it kind of helps cut down on the grittiness a little bit. I don't really know if the grittiness is from the pea protein or if it's from the spirulina or chlorella. Either way, everything's in there. It tastes fine. So that is going to be my pre-workout shake this morning, and then I will be doing an exercise routine here in about an hour or so after it's settled in my stomach. So I'm trying to get that in really early today because there's a lot of stuff that I want to do today. As far as I want to put stuff, I want to just like clean in general, but I also need to do some OCs today and just other house maintenance things. So good luck to me. It's 11:45 now and I just got done inking in Alan, which is Ada's brother, and June, who is completely based on May from the Next Gen movie on Netflix. I was just really inspired by her character design, and honestly, after I was done watching the movie, I was like this close to wanting to shave my head again. I'm still deciding if I still want to or not, but I don't think I will. But man, I really wanted to shave my head after that movie. So they have to dry completely before I'm going to erase them and then lay their colors on top because they are in watercolor. What I wanted to run by you guys is, I've mentioned before that how I come up with the OC colors and even how I, whatever materials I use to color them with. is based completely in this app called the Decision Roulette app. And I'm thinking at this point, I think what I'm gonna start doing from now on is take suggestions, of course, for what gender the character is, what their skin tone is, what their eye color is, all that fun stuff. However, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna use whatever materials I feel like doing that day. I'm just really tired of whenever it says I'm supposed to use watercolor pans. The only good watercolor pans I have are my Kuretake Gansai Tombi pans, which I haven't really used that much, so I don't really know the kind of blendability that they would have with doing characters. But I have my Pelican palette, which I like using. I have the Dr. P.H. Martin's concentrated radiant watercolor, I don't know what they're called, but I have those too that I could potentially use as well. So I might start using like a combination of different materials to come up with characters. So we'll see how that works. And yeah, that was just what I was thinking, because I'm just kind of tired of looking at my list of characters to do, and it comes up with watercolor pans and I'm just like, ugh, this again. I don't want another Maurice to happen. So anyway, I'm gonna have a snack and do some other stuff around the house, I guess, until those are dry completely, and then we'll work on them. We'll have to put them on the board first. Yeah, so Micah, Jean, Alan, and June, and then eventually this one character that I want to do as well. I don't really have a name for her yet. I'm gonna put her on the thing as well, on the board, so I'm really excited. Everybody's on the board, and I just got done doing Jean, and to be honest, I was really dreading doing him, and I just realized there's a huge shadow on my face. That's a little better. So like I said, I just got finished doing Jean, and he was in colored pencils, just regular old colored pencils. And just based on my experience during the 30 days, 30 ways challenge last March, where I did a 9x12 colored pencil drawing of a horse, just based on that experience alone, and way back when, like we're going way back to like my most, I think it's my most viewed video, the how to use colored pencils or blend with baby oil, how to blend colored pencils with baby oil. That one, even though it's been viewed a lot, I've definitely gotten some not so positive comments on it, just because it's not the best drawing in the world. But I feel like Jean turned out really well. The colored pencils I was blending did super with the baby oil. I mean, not all of them, but certainly it was a very positive experience. And because there's no water, I didn't have to wait for any drying time, so I did him real quick. Actually, I have to go sign him so I can finish that video. After I sign him, I am going to take a lunch break, and then I'll start working on the rest of the characters because they are water-based. And I'm thinking, moving forward, again, I think I'll do a colored pencil character on the board every time now, at least one, because that was super easy. Not terribly easy, because hair could still be better, but I'll just show you. So here's Jean. I thought he turned out really well. And actually, before I sign him, I need to put some freckles on him because his character design did call for freckles. So I'll do that really quick and I'll sign him, and like I said, I'm going to take a lunch break. I just got done eating my lunch. I had a chicken sandwich, and I'm about to start Micah. And I know they're supposed to be done in watercolor pencils, or at least, oh man, I'm just not here right now. At least that's what my sheet says that they're supposed to be done in. But I kind of don't feel like doing watercolor pencils right now. And the only other option is watercolor pans. And I have the Pelican palette, which I might use anyway. But I'm just in this weird, wait a second. I wonder if I can try to finagle the Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolor to do this. It could be interesting. Alright, so here's the Micahs side by side. The first attempt is on the right. The new attempt is on the left. I really, really hope we do better this time, guys. I'm even going to use my new aesthetically pleasing paint palette. I saw this on Amazon and I had it in my my cart for the longest time just because I love roses, and I heard that ceramic paint palettes are supposed to be better somehow. I don't really know. Minnie Small touched on it really briefly in a vlog, I believe, way back when. So I decided to try my hand at this, and I'll see what results I get, I guess. It is a little after 6 p.m. and I'm just so excited. Look at that beautiful sun. Oh, it's so nice. I have finally cut the rest of the pattern pieces from the tissue paper pattern. It's been like a week and a half and I finally got all the pieces done and they're all organized into little sandwich baggies. Right now I'm working on June, and after she's done I'll work on Alan. I just decided today I didn't feel like rotating the board until the character was done. I have a timer set for every 10 minutes or so then I'll just get up and do another layer on them. And the Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolor, they don't take that long to dry. I've been getting the characters done in a reasonable amount of time, or maybe I just think I'm getting them done in a reasonable amount of time. The new version of Micah I definitely like a lot more than the old version of Micah. I'm excited to see what how Alan turns out, because I think I will use the Pelican watercolor palette. Right now I'm still using the Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolor. Yeah, so I am going to finish my little cup of tea here and then I'll get back to work. I am currently watching Flavors of Youth on Netflix. It is quite interesting. It is, I've never read it myself, to be honest, but any of the Chicken Soup for the Soul books, I feel like, since they're like short stories about life, I felt like it was very similar to things like that. And now I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop talking and I'll talk to you guys later on tonight. Hey guys, it is currently 8:30 p.m. and as of right now I have 3 OCs done. I have Jean, June, and Micah done, and all I need to do now is do Alan, but I'm going to save him for tomorrow because that's just what I'm doing. I kind of want to wind down for the evening. I don't want to stay up too late. And then tomorrow I will do the next character as well, the one that I talked about that's kind of extra that I already kind of sort of did. I just don't have a name for her yet, so I will try to think of some sort of a name and also assign a color palette to her as well. But for now, I am just going to leave the vlog here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Hey guys, it's 8:30 at night now. I know, I just put a beautiful transition of the sunrise and even the moon because it was still out at 7 o'clock in the morning, but this day was crazy. So it started out innocent enough. I was doing some OC work over on the desk. I was doing Alan, and I also came up with a name for the other character that is currently on the desk, and she is inked. Her name will be Sylvia. I haven't assigned a coloring to her yet, but I'll probably do that sometime eventually. So what happened was I had been needing to contact my cousin because he wanted me to help him with a very extravagant project, pretty much all on my own, and it's nothing like major or really exciting. It's just a tiny sewing project, and by tiny I mean I will be sewing 1,000 t-shirts with his designer label right on the front. I wasn't really given a date to finish them, like a deadline, and I have the boxes. I don't know if you can even see them. Yeah, are those it? Yes, the boxes sitting right there. I don't really recall how many shirts are in one box, but there's a lot of them. I texted him at noon-ish and he called me asking if I could come down to his workshop, and I did, and I worked on a couple of boxes. I think I worked on 2.5 boxes for about 3 hours because I think I averaged about a minute or 2 per shirt to sew it, and oh goodness, my back is actually a little ouchy right now, and my goal is to try to do half or 1 whole box per day. And I think there's 8 boxes out there. 7.5 technically. So that is my life now. Don't get me wrong, he is compensating me for my time and effort, so that's very nice. But it's quite a bit to handle. But like I said, I'll try and work it into my own schedule, and yeah, I guess my own personal sewing projects will have to sit on the back burner, not like they were really top priority right now. So now that you guys are all filled in and clued in, I can now feel free to rest and relax, because I definitely need it. I'm so tired, especially since tomorrow is supposed to be a very long day. I have to drop my car off to get inspected, and by drop off I mean wait there patiently as somebody at the company inspects my car, and then I have to go to work, and that I'm actually kind of sort of looking forward to, because I have to drive the company van to a store to do a drop off. So I'm kind of excited because I really don't mind driving at all, especially if the car has what is it called? Oh, what's that thing called? Cruise control. It's fantastic. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm done rambling, so I will talk to you guys eventually. Good morning, everyone. It's a little after 7:30 a.m. on Friday, March 29th, and I'm about to take my car in for inspection, so fingers crossed that there's nothing wrong with it, because I have to work today. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later, let you know how everything went, or not, depending on my mood. So talk to you later. I'm back, and it's a little after 9:20, and my car passed, so that's great. That means I can have my car and drive it. So fantastic. I am currently obviously back home, and I'm already ready for work because I wasn't sure if something would be wrong. I was just preparing for the worst. So I'm ready, but I'm hungry and I would like some coffee. Go figure. So I have my little setup for my little sewing workshop. This is not exactly the way I thought I was gonna get back into sewing. So I have, and my freaking butt hurts from yesterday because I was on a stool in his workshop, and my chair, I'm gonna need a cushy from my tushy, if you know what I'm saying. So I have the shirts that I need to work on laid out, and the tags are next to them. So I pin the tags on, I sew the tags on, I lay the done shirts on the floor, I fold them back up, and then they go in the chair. So that's what we're working with right now. Just when I thought I was going to have a good day, I did some of the shirts that I'm supposed to do for my cousin. I finished Alan, and I was gonna take pictures for Instagram because I'm finding that using a screenshot from the video just doesn't look very good. So I am going to try to make the pictures much better and aesthetically pleasing and things, you know. I, for whatever reason, left a bottle of India ink open on my desk. And of course, clumsy me had to go and knock it over. And it wasn't just, you know, inexpensive India ink. It was, I believe, one of the Dr. P.H. Martin's India inks. So while they're not like super expensive, it's still not something you want to waste, you know? So this is the aftermath right here. A nice big puddle. I was just so, what's the word? I was just surprised at myself that I'd even done it, that it took me a second to register that the ink was spilling onto my desk. Luckily it didn't go into the compartments area, because I think those would be a real pain to clean. So I was also thinking of changing up the contact paper on my desk anyway to maybe a wood grain. Not really sure yet, because as much as I love this marbly look, I feel like it reflects too much light, and I just want to try something else and see if I can get a better result with lighting. That's another thing that I'm having a lot of trouble with, is lighting my desk, because I don't really get enough natural sunlight in here since I'm in a basement. I'll try to play around with things, but it's definitely something that I want to figure out. My attempt, and it was so funny too, because I was thinking earlier this morning that I wanted to start doing ink washes more, at least like landscape ink washes, just some black and white stuff just for practice. So I frantically was trying to save this ink. So I was trying to use the dropper to try and like squeegee some up and put it back in the bottle, and that was just that's just going to be way too much effort. So what I ended up thinking was maybe I could use a paper towel, you know, mop it up, and then use some water and put it into a mason jar, which is what I ended up doing. So that will be my ink wash. I tried not to waste anything that I could, and I saved as much as I could manage. So now I have some ink wash that I can use. But I have to go to work in about 10 minutes, so I will try to talk to you guys later if I can. I definitely wanted to talk to my husband tonight for sure. So I will see you guys. Actually, no, I probably should see you guys tonight because it is Saturday. It's the last day of the week and I do want to properly end the vlog for once. So I will talk to you guys later. Hello everyone, it's about 11:20 a.m. on Sunday because I forgot to end the vlog yesterday because I was really tired. I did get to Skype with my husband though, so that was really nice. But like I said, I was just exhausted because I'm trying to get back into that habit of wanting to get up early in the morning, and by 10 p.m. I was just, my eyes were closing. So this morning I ended up finishing a box of shirts for my cousin, so I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to work on another one when I get home tonight. The last box took me the last couple of days really because I've only been doing them, you know, when I have time, so a little bit here and there. And also my butt cheeks were recovering. But I was working on a really hard stool at his workshop, so I have a little cushion on my chair here. So Alan is done and I'm going to work on Sylvia next, and the contact paper for my desk is on its way. I'm really excited about this black wood grain. I think it's going to look really slick on this table. So I'm gonna leave it here for you guys and I will see you in the next video.